everybody. Welcome to our C for Coffee. Today I'm going to introduce the functions. Before we start, let's recall the toy example we had in lecture 3. You probably still remember that. So from here we could see we have print several stars at each of a row, and we're using a loop to do that. For example, for this row, there are 9 stars. For this row, there are 20 stars. They have been implemented by the loops. In addition, I would like you to recall another example, which is the task 2 assignment 1 we had there. We are printing several spaces there. For example, for this row, we have 5 spaces there. For this row, we have 3 spaces there. They have been implemented with the loops as well. So by comparing these two examples, the question to answer is, do we have to write those loops all the time? And these two loops, do they share something in common, or what are they different from each other? You can pause the video and think about it. The answer to the first question is no. We don't have to do it all the time. And for the second and third questions, we could see from 2 examples, they are all doing something to print a chart. Either it's a space or a star for a specified number of times. They are different from each other by they're using different charts, either a space or a star, and the number of times are different there. However, the rest are nearly the same. Based on the observation that they're sharing some similarity in the logic, is it possible to write something which can be reused in those 2 examples? Yes, it is. And here I'm giving you an improved version of the toy example. You can try it out by yourself by pausing the video. I will explain why. Well, you can also try out this improved version for the task 2 in assignment 1. I'll have you try it, and I explain why. You probably have noticed these 2 programs right now are sharing something in common, and as we marked here, it's indeed called function. Those 2 functions returns nothing, they just print out something, but using the same code. Okay, here is indeed what I'm going to introduce today. What's happening in these 2 examples is they are defining a function, as you have seen, with this format. These are for functions that returns nothing. The void is the keyword to define a function like that. And then you should have a function name. But remember not to include any spaces or special character there. In the third section, you have to pay attention is the parameter declaration. It's like we're declaring the local variables there. It will be used inside the function. I'll explain later through examples. And then in the body of the functions, you can just write some statements to implement the services of that function.